Animated James. Uh, we need. I need to say what I need to say to you, man. Why? Why do people like you in a position where you have like a whole bunch of fans? What is? Uh, I'm watching the. I'm watching. I'm having a freaking atop the fourth wall marathon. So yeah, probably yeah. This is the Bimbos in Time one. Oh well. Anyways, so I get a link from one of my pals, you know, and it says like Animated James hates his fans. And I was curious about this. I was curious because, because once again I didn't want to believe that you actually would just shit on your fans like this. But apparently you did. You didn't care. And the thing is, my friend, I looked at your apology, and you are making excuses. Well, you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you said sorry. You said sorry. But honestly, man, you gotta understand. All you content creators gotta understand something. If you're pissed, if you're angry, if you're upset, don't take it out on the fans. And if you need a break, go somewhere. Jesus, stay off the computer for a little bit. Chill for a while. You all act like your fans are just something that you guys should just take for granted just because. Hell, if I was in you guys' position, if I was you guys, and I'm not talking about just animated James, I'm talking about everybody who's ever pissed off any of their fans and now they're kind of like on the low they're on the lowest low. If I had half of your popularity, I'd put it to good use. You guys act like you can say whatever the fuck you want and there's no consequence. Well, Anime James, there is a consequence. Okay? Instead of you going all brassy and pissy like you did, you could have actually went somewhere. You could have took a break. But no. You had to type what you needed to say on DA. Or hell, you could have just made a rant about it. Even though I think that would have been worse. But you know, maybe you were taking it out on people. Maybe you were. Maybe you just needed to vent. Still, take it from a rancher who knows. Venting is venting is one thing. Taking a shit on your fans is another. Like, I don't know if y'all ever see this video, but I rant, I rant and rave about people. But never do I do I attack the fans who helped me and inspired me to actually keep going. And that's the thing. These fans keep you going. That's why you keep on doing. That's why you keep making animation. You keep doing what you're doing. You try to keep going. They keep you going. Probably the other things in your life too, but when it comes creatively, that's what keeps you going. You know. But you guys, again, this ain't just the board games. I mean, this ain't just the animated James. It's for everybody because a lot of you big famous content creators like to piss away what you got. And I never understand that shit. You know why? Why? People love you guys regardless. And you guys want to just be like, oh, Edward, you guys are this and this and this and this. I wanted to, I would have, normally I'd just go all guns a blazing, cussing, calling you an calling you an asshole and shit. But personally, it makes me very disappointed. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed because it just shows that you guys really don't care about your fans. And if you did, you would. If you really needed to vent, you shouldn't have been online where people can see your shit. See your freaking. Where people can see you type. Where people can see your little venting session through your words. Yeah, again, you don't like it. And if, you guys, a little tip from someone that gets angry kind of frequently. If you're gonna vent, don't take it out on everybody who cares. God dang, I hate people when they do that shit. If you want to get angry, get angry. But don't take it out on the people who actually give a damn about you. And that doesn't even go for content creators all the way. That goes for everybody on this fucking planet. Jesus. People, you guys act like, oh, let me just take it on the people who actually give a damn about me, you know? To me, Animated James, you have lost a subscriber and a fan. Because, quite personally, if I had your popularity, if I had any of you guys' popularity, I'd show you how it's done. And I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to inflate my ego here. No, I'd actually show you guys how it's done. How you're supposed to act around your fans. Not trying to be this asshole. Not trying to be this, like, freaking asshole that wants to take a dump on his fans just because he gets a little angry about whatever is going on in his life. I mean, if you're that angry, if you're that filled with anger, go off from your computer and chill. Why do you think some YouTubers say, like, real life complications and stuff and family matters? What do you think that means? That means that they got some shit they ain't gonna talk about, and they needed some time to themselves. But no, Animated James, you had to go the extra mile. You had to go the extra mile. You had to ruin your reputation. You had to ruin a little bit of your reputation just like that. Personally, man, and that's why I think that's actually one of my biggest fears, being a YouTuber. Being a YouTuber and an entertainer and, you know, going the same route you guys do. And because, you know, just because I'm a little bit internet famous, just because you guys are a little bit internet famous, you guys think you can do whatever the fuck you want. And, again, we're not freaking Hollywood celebs, guys. We're still regular people. We're still regular people. We're just people that have little bit of money. Some of us have a little bit of money. Some of us have, you know, content that people watch on the daily basis. But, you know, by doing the shit some of these Hollywood celebs do, we just prove that we're like them. Given the same temptations and we're in the same positions, we're just like them. And, you know, Animated James, this is more freaking, I mean, when I really think about it, it really does show. I mean, this year alone pretty much showed me that any kind of internet celeb can act like a fucking Hollywood celeb. You know? With a scandal, with any kind of thing. And they act. You guys act. Since you're like internet celebrities, you can say whatever the fuck you want and make some sort of apology like, you know, I'm sorry, dudes. Think about your fans. you know, and I say this. That's why I'm a that's why I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber for the right reasons. Because I want to make people laugh. I want people to enjoy my content. If I talk to a fan, I talk to a fan. If I talk to a fan brat, yeah, that fan brat's gonna get it. But it's not gonna be a fan that I mess with. It's gonna be a douchebag that wants to call me out on something. But I would never do that to a fan. You know, you just single-handedly took a big old dump on your freaking fan base, man. People who actually liked your shit are now just be like, gonna be like, nah, we're done. I mean, you're not like at Side Guy levels because what Super Side Guy did was pretty fucking heinous. I ain't gonna lie. But what you did was equally as bad because in a sense, it's like you bit off. It's like you literally bit off the hand that fed you. In a sense, you know, you bit your fans' hands. Now you gotta pay. Now you gotta pay the price. Understand, people. If you're an internet celeb, or just a guy that's a little bit famous, you need to understand what you say on the internet has consequences. What you do on the internet has consequences. Everything, my friends. For every action there is a reaction. Remember this. It's not a hard thing to know. Just remember. For every action there is a reaction. But all you guys act like that. Even some of you commenters act like that's not. You guys are above that. No, you're about the same. They, you're gonna make a comment that you think no one's gonna freaking reply to. Guess what? Guess what, asshole? They're going to reply to it. You make a journal on DA, pretty much shitting on your fans. They're going to tell you how they feel about it. And here's the messed up one. You do something really, really, really fucked up on the internet. People will hunt you the fuck down. And here's the other thing. Say something bad about a YouTuber just because you got fucking malice or anger in your heart. People will fucking point you out on how messed up you really are on that. Remember, stuff you do on the internet matters. You have a big fan base, Animated James. You probably just dwindled it to half. And you probably don't see it if a few fans leave. But people will talk. And then your little third of the fans, your third of your subscribers or whoever's still like listening and watching you, that's gonna dwindle. It's gonna dwindle because again, people talk. People talk. You wanna be hit your fans when it hurts. Well, you did, and this is what you're gonna get. And I'm gonna show people your apology, and in the journal you did after that, and I'm gonna have people judge you accordingly. Personally to me, you lost a fan, but not because you lashed out. No, not because you just lashed out of anger. It's because you didn't. It's like you didn't understand that these fans should at least you should at least respect your fans, and you should at least care about them in a sense. What you did to them was damn near insulting. You know, you have people that expect better from you. Yet you want to sit there, ranting, you want to sit there, and I mean not like you want to type all this shit and you want to type all this shit and pretend when you make your apology, don't that not a lot of people are gonna freaking apologize to you. Well, dude, what the freaking do, man? That's what happens. You know, you called them idiots, and you expect them to just kind of forget that shit. No, certain people will, other people won't. That's just how. This is how it works. But I'm gonna go because today is gonna be the last Super Smash Brothers Direct, and I want to get prepared for that. So this is just what I wanted to say real quick before getting ready for that today. Ladies and gentlemen, there'll still be a holiday thing, but I guess after the Direct, so expect something from me from there. And Animated James, remember, when you take a dump on your fans like this is what you get. That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say to you. And I will be unsubscribing to you too, because, dude, your animation may be good, but you, my friend, still have a lot to learn about people. And for the rest of you, this doesn't go just for freaking Animated James. It goes for everybody. This applies to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Just remember this. I'll talk to you all later. And also, I will be doing my little reactions to the Direct, so get ready for another My Body is Ready video. So I'll see you guys later.